What is good, everyone? Coming at you with another Chronos mainnet project. Man, I've been loving these recently. I just like being early to things like this just because you never know how really things are going to pan out. So it's kind of risky at some point, but at some points, it's also a great time to get into these projects before they really build themselves out. And this is a good time to get in because you never know what these things might do. They can do a 10x, 100x, 1000x. And that's the thing with some of these projects. You really have to think about it, right? So, with these being projects that are first out on the mainnet for Cronos, one of these can really get mainstream adoption. And then it's going to be the sole blue chip project for the Cronos mainnet. So, there's no telling how much money can pour into these things. I'm pretty sure that Pancake Swap is in the billions. And like I said, I don't like to always compare to Pancake Swap, but it's just the easiest thing to compare to. But with a lot of these, they're below a million. Some of these are in the millions. So these are definitely good times to get in. But one I've been looking at recently is Chronoswap. So I actually came across this one today and was pleasantly surprised by a lot of the things I was able to find out about this one. So let's go through it really fast. So you can see the TVL is sitting at 773K. It was at 600 something earlier. So even after just a matter of hours, there's been money that's been pouring into this. So I need to, stop messing around and get my placement and my little bag in here now so that I don't have to worry about that. So as soon as I get done with this video, I'm putting a little bit of a bag in here. But guys, remember, that's just what I decide to do. This is not financial advice in any way. I'm not a professional. I'm just showing you what I'm doing and hopefully getting you guys in these good projects early. So make sure you do your own research, get in the Telegram, go check the Twitter, do your own due diligence on these projects. Do not rely solely on what I do because it's crypto. There's no telling what these things are going to do, but I like to point out these good projects while they're still early. So if we do get in and you decide to get in, we're going to moon. So let's look at it. Chronoswap, trade, farm, enter the race. So one thing I've noticed with this one, it definitely has more so of that racing atmosphere, kind of the racing vibe to it. It has like the racing sounds on the transaction, which is pretty cool. But they definitely have that going for them. So Chronoswap is one of the very first decentralized exchanges on Cronos blockchain. Farming pools are live since Cronos mainnet, which was the 8th of November. So that wasn't even more than a week ago, but it's still so early. Like that wasn't that far ago. That's still this month. So there's not that many people in this to where you're like, am I too late? Now is going to be a good time to get in. So let's look at and see what they do provide. So you have your trade functions. So with all of these beginning ones, they're going to have their very own exchanges and liquidities and things like that. So they don't rely on anyone else. So you have your exchange, your liquidity, super fast. You have your farms here, and they have some really good APRs here as well. So you have the CNO, UDSC. CNO is definitely going to be your best bet in terms of these higher percentages. That's going to be the main native token for this project is CNO. So you have CNO and Crow, UDSC, Crow Shiba. I'm gonna have to look into that. I haven't looked into Crow Shiba yet, but anytime that you have a dog token on the first dog token for any kind of blockchain, you definitely want to go check that out. So I'm gonna have to look a little bit into that. You got that Shiba again, Doge, and these are some pretty good percentages. Obviously, when you get in these, if you put a big bag in, it's gonna pop that liquidity up, so your percentages are gonna go down. But look, these are some really good percentages. I'm definitely gonna put some stuff over here just to get started and start gaining some of that CNO because I think this is really gonna pop off eventually. So one thing I really like about this one as well is it has how to do everything that you need to do on the platform. How to trade, add liquidity, how the farms work, how to use a bridge, tells you how to get from different blockchains over to Cronos. It has all these things for you. A lot of things I've been seeing and a lot of projects I've been seeing recently, people ask all the time, how do I do this? How do I do that? How do I do this? How do I do that? So them having this right here and explaining it step by step is going to make it so much more user friendly versus some of those other projects. So that's definitely appreciated. Let's look at some of those stats. So we have a TVL, which you said of 774K earlier, market cap is 658, still so early. That's That's a micro cap. With a project like this, that is a micro cap. Supply is sitting at 1.5 million. 25,000 has been burned to date, and the price is sitting at 42 cents right now. I was looking at it a couple hours ago and it was sitting at 36, so it's definitely on its way up. And being at 42 cents, 36 cents, it doesn't have to go up a lot. And price isn't always what you should look at. Make sure you're making sure that you're looking at that market cap and really evaluating that in terms of the project. So you have your pools here if you're more so into the single staking. So you have your 925% APR, which is definitely good. You're earning up a little bit more than 2.5% a day on that. That's awesome. I think the price of this is definitely going to go up. So if you're not big on liquidity and the risk of impermanent loss, just buy you a little bag of CNO and just stake it here and you'll be good to go. And then once again, so user friendly. So how to deposit crypto, charts and analytics, all the docs here that you can definitely go in there, take a look at that and see all the information that you need to see on this project. Now, you might ask, what makes Chronoswap different than the other ones, right? So my big things is, first, they're going to do a complete redesign of this project. So they're going to be changing things up on this. So there's definitely going to be some big changes coming. And I think those are going to be big changes that, the community has been talking about and things that they want to see. So right there, that tells you this project listens to the community. The community wanted change. They're the investors. So they're going to make the change for the community. Another big thing, just the frequency of the airdrops that they do. So they're also partnered with Chronos, which they're doing a top 5 holder airdrop. So they're doing an NFT airdrop sponsored by Chronopunks for the top 5 holders of CNO tokens. So if you're one of those apes, you want to hop in here, you want to be early on those NFTs as well, that's a perfect opportunity for you. They're also doing an airdrop with Airdrop Inspector tomorrow, and they're going to be dropping that to over 200 or close to 250 addresses. So definitely check that out. Now is a good time to get in. So if you're watching this video, this is the optimal time because the things I just mentioned, they're either going to be finishing up tomorrow or over the weekend. So definitely get in this if you decide to, so that you can take advantage of those promos for those early investors. Another big thing that I really, really like about this project as well is just the fact that if we look at the chart, and this is what's made me bullish on it too. So, this might freak people out, right? So you see the price went all the way up to 270, it's kind of fluctuated a little bit, but it's went down. But that's the thing. This is a perfect buying opportunity. Like I said earlier, this was sitting right at about 30 something cents earlier today. And now it's already back up to 42 cents. So it's like that perfect smiley face. This is what I like to see. So it's starting to go up, go up, go up, go up. And this is a perfect buy opportunity. You don't want to buy when it's up here because then that's when you're screaming wrecked, blah, 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 all that, right? No, you want to buy when it's down here. And once that marketing and promotions and things like that really get pushed out and it goes up, then you're set. That's what you want to see. You want to buy here. This is perfect. And if you're smart, what you would do is, and like I said, I'm not a professional. I do not give financial advice. I just tell you guys what I like to do just because I like to make gains. I like everybody to eat. So if you were smart, what you would do right now is Cronos is on a dip right now. It hit 99 cents and went back down. So what you need to do is get a bag of Cronos, pair it with your CNO while it's low too. It's only going to go up from here. I see this project really being built out. The community is awesome. The team, they're super responsive. Things like that. That's what you want to see. And as always, when I say with these Cronos projects that are early, they're battling for that top spot. So there's that competition. They want to be better than the other ones that I've reviewed and those other ones that are coming out. They're all fighting to be in that number one spot. Now, they can coexist, but there's always that competition. You want to be the number one. You want to be the number one DEX or the number one whatever for that blockchain. And just take a look at these things here. So it's up 37% in 24 hours. That's awesome. So this project, I think, is really going to blow up super quick, super user friendly, only sitting at a TVL of 774%. And there's so many things that they are working on to promote this project. So they're going to be getting the listing or working on listings for CG and CMC at the first of the year. So that is coming up as well. So you know what happens once you get those listings. You get that mainstream visibility of those people who rely on those databases to get into projects. As soon as they see that list on there, one of these early swaps, they're going to hop in. Super bullish there. They're also going to be working on multiple things to really just push this out. So they're partnering with Crystal Finance, which is another project on the Cronos mainnet. They're also listed on DeFi Llama, super big. I never really understood the impact that DeFi Llama had before, but now I definitely do, just because it just brings more visibility to the project. And the DeFi Llama interface is awesome anyway. So them being partnered with them and being listed on DeFi Llama is super, super bullish. Like I said, that Chronos Punk partnership that they have going on now with NFTs. If you love NFTs, they already got that working. They have an NFT marketplace in the roadmap as well. So there's so many things coming to Chronoswap. I'm super excited to see what it looks like after they do the redesign. I think that's going to really, change the direction of this project. Even though it's going in a good direction now, I think that's really going to have people like, man, this might be the one. And I'm personally going to definitely put a little bit of a bag in here. I think that this thing is definitely going up. Literally, I've seen it go up. It was at 36 cents earlier, and I'm mad that I didn't solidify my position then. But guess what? I'm about to solidify my position now. But as always, make sure you do your own research with these projects. And if it's something that you're interested in getting in, then hop in. So make sure you comment, like, subscribe, hit the bell button so you get the notification so you know about these videos as soon as I release them. Because like I said, if you watch this video today, you're going to be in time to be able to qualify for those airdrops that they're going to be doing over the next couple days. But if you don't hit the notification button, then how are you going to know I dropped the video? You're going to be late. You don't want to be late to things like this. Make sure you follow me on Instagram. Make sure you follow me on Twitter. And let's see what Chronoswap can do. Hey, there's a race to the top. Can Chronoswap take the #1 place? Let's see.